Another death. A sudden tragedy. The morning of the funeral was grey, the clouds hanging low over Branholt like a heavy veil, mirroring the sorrow that lingered in the hearts of those who had gathered. It had been just a few days since Officer Darwin's tragic death, and the small town had already begun to feel the sting of loss. Luther stood in front of the window in his drawing room, his gaze lost in the dreary weather outside. His thoughts were a storm of their own. Darwin had been an honest officer, loyal to his work, and had grown suspicious of a string of mysterious killings that had plagued the town. His pursuit of the killer had led him to his untimely demise, and Luther could not shake the guilt that gnawed at him. He had failed to protect a man who had been so kind to him, who had offered him an innocent friendship without any knowledge of the darkness Luther carried within. He heard a soft knock on the door, followed by the sound of Elizabeth entering. Her expression was grave, and there was a sadness in her eyes that mirrored the sorrow of the day. "Luther," she said quietly, her voice barely above a whisper. "Are you ready to go?" Luther nodded, turning away from the window. "I'll be ready in a moment."